What's up, YouTube? I'm bored. Nothing to do, man. I ain't got a TV or nothing just yet, so killing time at Love's. The guy next to me left. There's one other dude next to me. And it's 11:30 at night, and I gotta be going to bed here pretty soon, but the fiance's down in Georgia with her friends and family, visiting down there, going shopping, you know, all the typical woman stuff, man. You got another player entering the game here. Not the guy to the right, but this other guy coming from the left. And then an old Freightliner FLD. Never knew what they were supposed to call them things, just an FLD. It's like a cross between Freightliner Classic XL and something else. I don't know what this guy on the right's doing, besides blocking stuff up. And player 3 and 4 and 5. We got 2 more to the right of this guy, and we got a tanker coming in over here. The Superior Carriers. You see his headlights. He just pulled in over there. He's getting fuel. Ooh, boy, one of them nights, stuff keeps you awake. Nothing in particular, just not, you know, when you're tired and can't really sleep. That's another thing about these electronic logging devices, man. When your 10-hour break is up, it's up. So, you know, if I think I haven't gotten enough rest for the day and it seems like it's hard for me to get up, sometimes I might sleep an extra 2 hours just to make sure I'm good and rested, and make sure I got at least 6 or 7 hours worth of sleep. But I mean, tomorrow we gotta be at that place by 10:20, but it's alright because my natural clock wakes me up at about I want to say 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. That's usually when I get up, and then I run it until about 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night. Now, when I worked at Schneider, I was on a schedule where I was running 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. And that was pretty cool. You know, you drive all throughout early hours of the morning, and by the time you get stopped, there's plenty of places to park. So honestly, you know, being honest with you, it's more ideal to run 3 a.m. to 4 p.m., but nobody is really ever at their best at 3 in the morning. I used to have to go in and get myself something to drink, even if I had slept a lot. Because, you know, your body's natural reaction, you know, you get up, it's still dark outside, no daylight. It's a lot easier for me to do it when it's warm outside. You know, or spring and summertime, because the days are a little bit longer, and your sunrise comes a little bit earlier, I think. But during summer or during winter, your days are shorter, so you got more darkness. So by, you know, 6 a.m. it's starting to finally bring the sun up, whereas in the summer, you know, you're getting up at about 3 a.m. and maybe 2 hours later, you know, by 5:30, so you got another hour of daylight. So It is what it is. It's just the change of the seasons. But personally, I've been running about 8 a.m. to 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night. That's my usual. That's my usual for most occasions. And go figure, by the time I get up here and sit down, then my body decides, oh, you're tired. So, go figure. It is what it is. No problem. But I always make sure I'm well rested before I get on the road. And for you new guys, that's going to be an important thing, man. For you new guys coming out, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I'm still a new guy. I'm still a rookie and all, but a big thing that I learned coming out here is you have to have your rest, because you cannot be dozing off at the wheel. It's an easy way to get yourself killed, or kill somebody else, or multiple people. And that's not good, because that will put you out of business. That'll throw you in prison. I'm just rambling here, guys, but it is what it is. This one's probably going to be a real short video. I don't know how long this one will be. It probably won't even be. It'd probably be about 10 minutes. I don't know. But it's just because I haven't run very long today. That's all. I really didn't do too much driving today. I think about 100 and something miles today, but that's just because I got held up at the previous shipper because they canceled that load unexpectedly. And then you go figure, this next load that I gotta do doesn't even pick up till tomorrow at 10:20 in the noon. So such is trucking, but it's all right, because this load I've got right now is 1,000 miles. It's over 1,000 miles, so that'll be a pretty good little trip to add on. Add on some miles before Monday, because Monday by 1 p.m. I have to have all my papers turned in. That's how they are at this company. You have to have all your papers turned in by a certain time. But the nice thing is it's all on the phone, so it's not, I don't have to go in the store and transflow all my stuff. But every 30 days you're supposed to turn in a packet of all your bills of lading and et cetera, scale tickets, receipts, this, that, and the other. And that's just there because the company needs it to make sure that if they get audited, they got all the records. But it's a pretty sweet little system. I like it better than it was when I was at Schneider. Although Schneider's gotten a little bit better from what I understand, because they're starting to finally put out the tablets. So the tablets are, from what I understand, not very good. But go figure. It's a mega carrier. They're gonna skimp on the quality of whatever they get, because they want to make as much money as possible. That's all the mega companies do. They skimp on the equipment and whatever it is they give their drivers, so that way they don't have to pay very much. It's not like the mid-size carriers like this one, and it's not like the mom and pop carriers either. But tomorrow I'm gonna try and see if I can't get this phone to sit up in the windshield or something, in a place where it's not gonna mess up my view of the road, because the cops don't like that. No, they gave you a ticket for that. From what I understand, they say it has to be an amount or something. So I don't know. It might have to wait until I get home. But otherwise, ain't nothing going on here, just except for the usual. Got a whole bunch of pollen all over my truck now. Go figure, but it's alright. You know, I prefer this kind of weather. And when I get home, I'll be riding my motorcycle. Gonna go cruising for a little bit. I got me a little Yamaha V-Star 650. If you couldn't tell already, it just means 650cc. It ain't nothing special. I really want to get a Harley. I want to get a Softail or a Dyna, one of those two. I used to ride with a club back when I had time. Really enjoyed it. The guys at that club were real good, man. Sometimes I wish I had more time, or you know, I'd be riding with them, goofing off, doing whatever. You know, I got the prospect for them too for just a little short time, but you know, I went from working in a factory to driving a truck, and all of a sudden I didn't have any time to do anything but drive a truck, so that's just how it is. You know, that's trucking. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna get off of here and hit the sack, so I'll catch you guys at a later date in time. I'll catch you tomorrow. So tomorrow I will be driving along. I'm going to be stopping in Gulfport, Mississippi for some fuel. That's the biggest thing. I got to get fuel in Gulfport. There goes Swift. See if he hits anything. Nope. I guess I'm just not so lucky. I don't ever see these Swift guys hit nothing. I mean, I seen one Swift guy mess up one time, and that was it. And all it was, he is blocking both lanes of traffic. The guy went to go make a U-turn on a little country road out in South Carolina. There was a little dirt turnaround U-turn down there, and he went to go try and take that U-turn. He got stuck, man. That was bad judgment on his part. Looked like it just rained too, so I don't know, man. Some of these carriers out here is pretty questionable, you know, these ones with these real bad CSA scores, like Swift in particular. I'm surprised that they're even still in business, man. But from what I understand, whenever they get into a wreck, they're a self-insured company. So what they do to lower their CSA scores, they buy more trucks to offset the score, so that way the score drops back down. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that's pretty screwed up. You know, that's pretty messed up. And the ATA, you know, all the mega carriers are part of the ATA, the American Trucking Association, and you know, pretty much all these big carriers have pretty much bought out the ATA, and they're pretty much nothing more than a lobbyist group for all these big trucking companies, you know, all the big mega carriers now. So if I was to ever go owner-operator, I think I'd probably go to Landstar, get my truck, and I'd go to Landstar and try it out. And from there, I'd probably get all my stuff done through the OIDA. what I understand, that seems to be about the best way to do is go through OOYDA. But well, I meant to get off here a little bit earlier, so like I said, guys, I'll see y'all later on. And like I said, man, we're just gonna be riding again tomorrow, so I'll catch y'all on the flip side. So I'll see y'all later. Bye now.